Hello, fellow Sudokans. Welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday, the 12th of June, 2025. I'm here to play another game of Sudoku this evening. I wasn't sure if I would get back and be able to play a game. I am pretty tired, but I would like to get one more game out for you. Unfortunately, some breaking news, some horrific breaking news from India. An Air India flight has crashed. Probably killing at least 242 or 244 people on board. It looks like there are no survivors, and it's just a crash, just a horrific crash, just almost immediately after takeoff, or a very short time after takeoff. It was a Boeing plane, but Boeing has obviously been involved in some bad events in the last few years. No idea, of course, at this stage what the cause was, so we can't say whether it's any fault of Boeing or anything like that at this point. It's far too early to say. But anyway, that horrific news, if you haven't heard it, because it happened just a short time ago. Excuse me. Dear, it's made me sneeze. It's so horrible. Shall we get on with the game of Sudoku then, because I am feeling tired. I reckon I've got enough energy to play the game. I always have got enough energy to play a game of Sudoku, I think, nearly always. So let's start with 7 there. But I don't often have enough energy to play the game of Sudoku without pencil marks, because that takes far more energy from me than just regular game with notation, which I find much easier. So I'll put that proviso in first for those people that enjoy playing the game in a particular way. We got 5 across here, 5 across there, 5 down there. Let's put 5 in here. Four across there, 4 down there. Nine moving across the middle here in that block. Okay, so what are we looking for here? 1, 2, and 3 in those squares there. Let's see what else is in that row. 1, 2, and 3 we have. 4, 5 we have. So we don't have 6, 7, and 8. And we still don't have 6, 7, or 8. But we do have a pair of 6s there. Obviously we've got 7 and 8 up there, but that doesn't help a great deal. Okay, so what about the 1s then? 1s are there, 1s are there. Any more info? Not sure. How about the 2s? 2s are there. 2s are there and there. There. Not sure about the middle bit though. And 3s. Oh no, no digit 3s. There are no 3s on the board, are there? Oh, I'm getting fed up with games with going digit 3. I've had at least, this is the 3rd one in a couple of days where we've had a game with a digit missing. Never mind. No digit 3s. Alright. I said I would have enough energy to play this game, and I'm going to play it, but maybe I'm regretting it. Maybe I should just had a sleep instead. Let's go around, see if we can find anything. Again, 1 I've looked for already, 2 I've looked at already, 3s I've looked at, 4s. Oh, I was hoping it was something nice and a nice pair somewhere. They're going to make me work for my money here. Well, this is really early to be putting in pencil marks. I must admit, I would prefer to try and find a little bit more, but if I don't see it, I don't see it. The only things that are vaguely even slightly helpful are that we've got 6 and 9 down here. We've got 4s and 5s over there. But that's about it. Obviously I've got 5 blocking there, but 4's there, but I can't. 5's there, but I can't restrict the 4's to being a pair, can I? No. 1 7 1 7. Six, 4, 6, 4. It's probably something simple that I'm just missing it, but I can't see what the next move is without some pencil marks. So I'm going to put in pencil marks because it's just going to take too long otherwise. So let's get on with it. Put 1s there. I'm going to put 2s there, and I'm going to put 3s there as well. And we don't have any 3s otherwise. Let's see if we can find some other stuff. So as I said, we've got 4s over there, and we've got 5s in those squares. We've got 6s in these squares here, and we've got 9s somewhere along the bottom there. What else do we know? We got 1s, there's a pair there. One blocking up here, 1 across there, so we do have a pair of 1s in those squares there. Twos are across there, so somewhere there. We've got 2 blocking down here, 2 across there, so 2s are in those squares there, which makes them in those squares there. Can't do much with the 3s at the moment. 4s are in a pair over there, and a pair up there, and a pair there. 5s there. Ah, there you are, 5 and 1. Oh God, I was looking for, couldn't find it. Now I see it, 5 and 1. We've got a pair of 5 and 1. That's got to help us out. Okay, let's stop at that point. So we've got 6 blocking across here. That's going to give us 6s in those squares. So 6 down there, 6 blocking across here, 6 across there, and 6 down there means that that's a 6. And we'll also give us 6s in those squares there somewhere. Any other news on 6? Not sure. Right, back again. 1 and 5. What else do we know up here? 1, 5, 7 is that? 2, so 3, 4. Any news on 4 in that block? Eight blocks up here like this, so we get a pair of 8s there, which will also put 8s into those squares there. 8s over there as well. Of course, I didn't finish going around putting in the pairs yet. Let's resume what I was doing. I got as far as 5, but let's try again. Sevens in those squares, pair of 7s here and there. Okay, we've got 8 blocking across here and down here, so that gives us 8 in those squares now, and that means that this has to be an 8, this has to be a 7, this has to be a 1. We've moved forward quite well already. 1 up here, 1 down there, or 1 across there. There is our 1. That also gives us a pair of 1s over there. And we know this is 1, 2, and 3, so that has to be a 7, doesn't it? Nothing else is possible. The 7 has to go in that square there. Let's get rid of those candidate 7s, shall we? 7 is now complete. Still haven't got any 3s to click on. That can't be an 8. That must be an 8 there. Oops. Wrong. Come on. There we go. Which will give me a pair of 8s up there. Okay, so we've got 6 limited to these 2 squares, in other words blocking this square and this square, and we've got 6 blocking this square here. So that's the 6 in that row. Now we've got 6 blocking up here and across there. That will give us 6 in that square. This has to be the 4, this has to be the 2, and this can't be a 2. With the 4, any more news? Not much. So left here now is what? 2, so 2 blocking down here. 2 is going to be in one of those 2 squares, so this can't be a 2. So that's got to be a 3 then. And now we have our first 3. There's our 1, there's our 2. 3 blocking up here will give us 3 in that square there. Missing numbers here are 2 and 9. Which is which? Not sure yet. Anyway. We do have a pair of 3s up there, along with a pair of 3 and what? 3 and 1 in those squares. Which is which? Don't know. So 1, 3 there. This is 8, and the other digit is 9 in those squares there. Okay. Alright, let's have another look. So I can put the 2 and the 9 in here now as well. Alright, I'm not delaying it on purpose. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that I can get which will lighten the burden of candidates again, but I'm not seeing anything much at the moment, so let's go ahead and do it. I really still fancy this middle shoot across here. Let's try and finish that first then. So we've got 1, 2, do we have any info on 3s now? Yes, we do. We've got 3 in those squares, blocking those squares. So 3 there, 4 there, 5 there, 6 there, 7 there, 8 there, and 9 blocking up here. So 9 is still possible in those squares. And then over here, what do we know about the 2s? Not really sure. And 3 blocks across there. 5, 6 blocking down here. And then 9, I think, is the other digit that we need. Don't see any help on 9. No, not sure. Alright, so let's just go along the bottom then. So we are missing digit. We've got 2, 4 and 8. It looks like we're just missing digit 3, which can go in any of those squares there. And over here, 3 again can still fit in any of these squares. What else do we need? 1, 2, any idea? No, not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, so that's complete. Alright, just got to go ahead and finish off here then. So, I just realised there are 3 numbers missing here, aren't there? So what else is missing? 8, 9 is missing here, so 9's in those squares there. And then the other digit is, so 8, 9 and 3. Have we got any info about 3's there yet? No. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 blocking across here, so that's actually a pair of 6 and 4 now. That can't be a 4 down there. So now we've got our pair of 4 and 5 in those squares that I was hoping to find a long time ago. So let's get rid of the 9 there, let's get rid of the 6 there, because that is indeed a pair of 4 and 5 only. And we've also got a pair of 2 and 9 here, so that has to be a 6 in that square, which gives us 6 down here. Let's do a bit of removals, shall we? And let's place a 6 in the only spot it can go there. This is a 6 here, and that's a 4 there, and 4 in that square, and no 4 there. I haven't finished the candidates in this block, obviously, just yet. Right. This is the only space for a 1 in this row. Let's put it in. And that gives us 1 there, 5 there, 5 in that square there. No 5 allowed there. Here's our 5, there's our 4, there's our 4. And this is not 4. 2, 3 pair, okay. We've got 1 blocking that square, that's our 1. That's our 3. So 3 is limited to those squares there. We're not missing that many digits. We've already got a lot of digits here, so let's just check. What do we need? We need 2's. Can we say for sure where they are? I think not. We need 3's. We need 8. And we need 9. And so 9 can actually fit in any of those squares up there. And now we have all the candidates in. Right. Don't tell me we're looking for a Sudoku solution, are we? We could be. Let me try that again. 2. Have I got any pointing pairs that I've missed? 2, 9. We're only lacking 2, 3. Yeah. Pointing pair of 3's there, so that can't be a 3 there. Okay. So now we've got a pair of 2 and 9 in that column, so that has to be our 3 down there. So there's our 2, there's our 9. And let's get rid of all of these 9's up there. This can't be a 2. Let's remove it. That's a 3 now. There's our 8, there's our 2. 9 in that square, 2 over here. 3. So basically, I think it all stemmed from that 1-5 pair. I think that everything probably just flowed along after you found the 1 and 5 there, but I'm too tired to see it. Last time there's a 3. Okay, that's it. Well, it wasn't that long. I thought it was going to be unbearably long, but it was long, but not not as long as some games I've played on this channel. That's it. Thank you. I don't think I'll be back at midnight because I'm just too tired. But I will see you in the morning for at least one more game of Sudoku tomorrow. Maybe a couple. Let's see how tomorrow works out. Thank you. Bye-bye.